Hello and welcome back to Megan TT Hobbies. Been a long time trying to get caught up. These are ones that have come in these last couple weeks, but I still have a ton to catch up on. I wanted to focus this one on Battle of the Decades points for Team 80s. So we are going to start flying through here. Coming in from Raleigh, North Carolina, Bernie Carbo, and these are 1980s. So I am going to fly through these. I get my addresses on SCN or Star Tiger. Also coming in from Raleigh, but another sport, Keith Willis. So we've got our 80s card here, but it's nice to add one to the 90s. This is what, 84? I do not know my early 80s as well. I will cruise through these. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. This is South Suburban, maybe Illinois. Roy Smith, 85-86. But I gotta get some points for Team 80s. This does not count. I'll just show it real quick. Chris Barr, but he sent back to 79. I swore I sent a second card, so we'll just ignore that one. I had quite a bit of basketball that I try to send out because I don't normally do that. So this is a 90-91. This is a 91-92 of Rod Higgins, but this is a 89-90. I was able to get some of these sets pretty quick. That's coming in from Las Vegas, Nevada. This one does not have a location on it. Dave Machimer. I got these random Diablos El Paso 88 sets. And then he sent us this like really cool custom card. Next one, sent a cool note, but on the 81, Bill Faffy. That came in from North Texas in about a month or so. Again, on this Diablos minor league set coming in from Cincinnati, Joseph Mitchell signing 2 because I had a couple of these sets that I could send out. I think I have a couple extra, so if any of my Team 80s folks need some fuel, let me know. This should count. I will check with Caleb. So these are from the 1980 set. Manny Moto is in there. He's in Santa Clarita, one of the best TTM signers out there for me. Sacramento, California. These are 1980s. Charlie Biamon. So I will look into both of the other guides on here. And then I really want to get into some trading like Johnny Serena does, Media Marauder does, and a whole bunch of others of you that watch. So I will try to do that. This is John Tamarigo, also 1980. I had a few of these. I wouldn't normally send 3, but like if I'm going to send one off to like some of these other guys, you know, and they never come back, I'd like to have an extra or an extra for trade. This was Tampa St. Pete in just a couple of weeks. Let's see here for the... Also coming in from Tampa, this one has been out actually about 3 months or school. Dave LaPointe on the 1990, but also on the 87. He's always a great signer. Columbia, South Carolina. Mike Anderson on the 1980 to get a point, but then I had to find some Cardinals cards. They're a little beat up, but that is A-okay. That was like 3 weeks. This one's a little weird. It came back from where was it coming from? It's from Kansas City, but I say it's kind of weird because they put like this little sticker, these little stencil stickers that say Megan on it. So this is Bob Randall, and then there's some additional materials that he also sent and signed the index card. But that is cool. Los Angeles, California. Just trying to cover up some names here. Joe DeAngelo. He inscribed him to our family. That's 84s. Those turned out really nice, and he sent a awesome little note to us. Wright River Junction, Vermont. The spaceman himself, Mr. Bill Lee, on Lovelace Earth 2024. And I don't know if you know, but Expos are one of my favorite teams of all time. Like I said, I'm just cruising because I want to get some of these points in for our team. Portland, Oregon. Tom Trebelhorn coming in with some manager cards. 87 traded? Yep. So that is awesome. He's also a very good signer. I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to work on more sets than 91 Flair and 87 tops. Dave Giselle signed 1980s. 2 of 3, which is awesome. So I'll look into those other guys. That came back from Philadelphia. Honolulu, Hawaii. Coming in from Mario Manico on the Diablos. These minor league guys that like never hit the majors are not the easiest to find. So when some of those random ones come back, that's amazing. This is probably going to be my favorite one of the day, even though it's slightly smeared with there's a little bit of kind of smearing, just the way the ink takes. Mr. Eric Dickerson, $10 fee, coming back in like 3 weeks. And he put the Hall of Fame. If you don't know, diehard Colts fan, grew up watching Eric Dickerson play. This one would be a point, but it says, his note was, you sent 2 cards. I kept one to give to children. But if you need it, send a note with a return stamp envelope and I shall send it to you. But it would have been the $89.90, but that's okay. Harold Presley, so that's not a point. That was coming in from Sacramento in about a week. I mark my return address labels. I put BOTD, Battle of the Decades, so that's how I know that these are the ones that I need to focus on. And coming back in about a month, Craig Elo. Yes, we have some 90s, so that's an idea for the other team, but 89.90. Spokane, Washington is where that came back from. If you're on Star Tiger, I will be updating these all on Star Tiger as well. Carroll Stream, Illinois. Fred Williams on this Diablo set. The big name in this set is Gary Sheffield. Next one, North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Dave Osteen on an 88 Arkansas Travelers. I am almost positive that this is Claude Osteen's son. He sent a long note to us. So that's really cool. I might have to try to figure out like a custom that I can make like a father and son type custom. 81s, Rich Wortham. Those are coming in from Austin, Rio Grande in a couple of weeks, but he signed him Richard, so that's cool. Again, I'm going to try to get into trading and stuff, so some of those dupes will be able to be traded. 88 and 89, Rob Reddick coming in from Atlanta. Trying to get this done in like 15 minutes. More basketball. Dan Shafis. Coming in from Rochester, New York. And there's the points. I'm not going to lie, when I was a kid, these are some of my favorite cards. I liked the blue border. And that was like prime, like Michael Jordan time too. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with his very small fee, Mr. Sid Bream. And then I got this Fleer stickers thing recently. I think that's an 88? 87? So, there should be the point with all his different biblical inscriptions. Looks like Romans 5:8. Kansas City. Mr. Willie Atkins, but his actual name is Willie Mays Atkins. I started to work on the 85 tops and the 83 Donruss set, so that's my next big old batch to work on. Today I'm trying to get out early this week the 86 football. Coming in from North Houston, Texas, Doug Rowe. It's interesting. He signed this one in pen, and then those in Sharpie. I think I sent that one, but I definitely sent these two. But maybe he was like going with the background or just being able to fit it in. So those turned out awesome. Those early 80s years are definitely growing on me. Coming in from St. Louis, Missouri. Another weird random set that I was able to get, but the 1984 Columbus Clippers, like police cards, that came in from Scott Patterson. We've got about 5 or 6 more. We will cruise through. Like I said, leave me any comments if you might like to trade or if you have any questions. This is a 89 Louisville Redbirds of Gibson Alba that is coming back from Orlando, Florida. These are interesting. I don't think I've gotten them back, but I have gotten them back twice recently. This one was from this year, Burgess Owens. I think it's crayon. I don't know. Is it crayon? Is it a stamp? I have another one that was out for a long time. They'll have to dig up and compare. (1984) San Francisco. Chris Dressel. I think that's maybe like Love Oiler Blue or something. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Tom Brookins. Nice 83. And then, what did we say? These are 81s. I will remember that soon. So, nice 81 duplicate that I'll be able to trade. And we'll save that best one for last. Another basketball Kurt Rambis, as they like to say, parts unknown. I just got to cover up some. They're inscribed to our family name. So, $89.90. Signed nicely there in blue. Mark West coming in from Phoenix, Arizona. I got some 90s love, some 80s love, some 90s love. The last two, Phoenix, Arizona. Dan Norman. And I asked him about sending some other cards because I think he's in a couple other sets that I want him for. And then he actually sent a self-addressed stamped envelope if he would like to send a donation to his church, which we will totally do because he signed two very nicely here in blue Sharpie. Jesse Orozco should be an easy with donation, and then Mike Scott will have to look into. But I think we're going to send him like a little bit of a donation. We might even send him some like self-addressed stamped envelopes for him to use or something. And the last one coming in for this video had to end on the Chief, Mr. Robert Parrish. And this is Shreveport, Louisiana, only after a couple of weeks. I love how he picks spots where you can actually see his autograph. So that is that. Not quite in 15 minutes. I don't know how many points that is, but almost, maybe all but 2 in this video. I will continue to work on getting some of these videos out. Please like, comment, subscribe. Again, if you have any address questions, put those in the comments. If you want to do some trades, put them in the comments. Message me on Instagram or email. Instagram is MeganTTHobbies. Email is MeganTTHobbies@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day.